Family, we back. We back, Jack. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to Drip Set. I appreciate every single last one of y'all, man. Listen, like, comment, share, and subscribe. That's all you got to do to support the channel. We're about to get into Rain of Fire. You guys sent me this video reading of Jarvis' butts. This is gonna be interesting. So without further ado, we about to slide into this video. Y'all sent me this video like 139 times. So we up in this mug. You feel me? I am getting through all of the videos that y'all sent me, so just bear with me, alright? Let's get into it. Let's get into it.
Before I eat the salad, because I've been fasting all day, I'm going to do a reading on Jarvis' butts. Some of my videos, I'm answering questions that are sent to my email about a location. And in other cases, I am just trying to figure out what Naziah was trying to show me. However, as of right now, I am trying to find her. So she gave me a map, and I am going to compare that map to where Jarvis was at on the night that she passed away or went missing. I just found out on TikTok. Here's the video.
At 4 p.m. on January 9th, 2024, Butts' phone was tracked to his shop on Connor Street, according to the expert's analysis. Between that time and a little before 7:30 p.m., the data shows his phone's location heading towards Ypsilanti, consistent with what one witness said yesterday when she claimed seeing Naziah with Butts the day she went missing. Further analysis shows more activity from his cell phone near his shop. Once again, this time it's traced around 8:22 and 9 p.m. on January 9th. The witness then testified to Butts' phone activity.
Now that makes sense. So far, so good. These records are correct. You feel me? We know this for a fact because we know that King ass left right between he had to be at home by 9 o'clock. So this is right so far. Let's go.
2 and 9 p.m. on January 9th. The witness then testified to Butts' phone activity stemming from the area near the Park Crest Inn. That's what two witnesses described yesterday as a place Butts would take other women to have sex. The report shows that these calls occurred after 10:35 p.m. on the day Naziah disappeared. Another exhibit shows Butts' phone activity more than 24 hours later. This time they tracked activity between 11:40 p.m. on January 10th to 1:30 a.m. on the 11th near the area of 7 Mile and Berg Road. This is the same location. 24 hours later, this time they tracked activity between 11:40 p.m. on January 10th to 1:30 a.m. on the 11th.
Now, see that right there information I would want to check over. Because on the second day, on the 9th, from the way that the phone records was shown, on January 9th, is when he had the car for 24 hours. On January 10th, he only had the car for 3 hours because that's when he returned it to the baby mama. This is when shit be getting a little bit iffy. So let's keep going though.
Near the area of 7 Mile and Berg Road. This is the same location. Crews searched for Naziah's body 1 year ago. They never found her, but they did find a jacket, pink onesie, and black Nike shoes. Tracked activity between 11:40 p.m. on January 10th to 1:30 a.m. on the 11th near the area of 7 Mile and Berg Road. This is the same location. Crews searched for Naziah's body 1 year ago. They never found her, but they did find a jacket, pink onesie, and black Nike shoes.
Okay, so here is the exact location or somewhat of a trail where Jarvis was at the night that Naziah went missing. So we have eucalyptus all the way at the end. That far point all the way down, that is where he was spotted during the day with Naziah. Then we have the Grand Lawn Cemetery, you know, where I mentioned the bars and the reddish building. Also, like right across the street or like really, really close nearby where they found her shoes, her jacket, her items is 7 Miles and Berg. And that is exactly very close where the barrels are at with the numbers, okay? And that is where he was at between 11:40 and 1:30 a.m. And to be honest, if someone is going to bury a body or hide a body, it's going to be during the night, like not out in the day. Towards the right, they said that he was on Harper Avenue and also near the Harper Woods. And that is also near Palmer Park, I believe. And then we have the shop where he was at. And so far, basically, this is a trail of him. And right here is the locations where Neziah gave me. Very similar. Very similar. So basically, starting out where Jarvis was at, we got the Grand Lawn Cemetery. Is it called the Grand Lawn Cemetery? So we have the Grand Lawn Cemetery. And then like right across the street is where those barrels were at. Very, very close to 7 Mile in Berg, where he was at until 1:30 a.m. at night.
Now,
Then we have Palmer Park.
for the people like who might just be tuning in, might be new to my channel, because a lot of you guys are sending me information. Like you with your Toot, you got to check out this place on 7 Mile and Berg. Understand, 4 weeks ago, we been over there. You know what I mean? We looked at everything. It's on 3D. It's already on my channel. So it's like this information that she's discussing right now, we had already went through like 3 weeks ago. So some of those videos is there. You know what I mean? So you can go over there and you can check it. But we went through the whole place. You know what I'm saying? This whole area. You know what I'm saying? I did a 3D. We went on Google Earth. We was able to see that shed and all of that stuff like that. So for a lot of people that was DMing me that might be new, if you scroll down in the Neziah Harris Hearing playlist, you can go down like 3 weeks ago and you will see that we did this whole thing here. We did it live. You know what I mean? Or whatever. So check those videos out with it.
Which is also close to the Hopper Woods and Harper Avenue, and he was there at 10:53 p.m. Now, he made 4 phone calls when he was at the shop, and that was at 8:22 to 8:59 p.m., which lets me know something had to happen at the shop. He was clearly on the phone with multiple people trying to scramble and figure out what to do. So with that being said, all of this is just way too damn close. In my previous readings, Neziah was consistent with the woods, with a red building. She was consistent with numbers, multiple numbers, specifically the number 8. She was big on the number 8. And let me remind you where 7 Mile in Berg, there was an address where multiple people went looking with all the barrels and the numbers. And that address was 18890-18947 off Berg Road. And that is where he was at until 1:30. But he was also near Palmer Park around 10:53. That is
exactly. Yeah, definitely we did it. We was over this motherfucker like that. I mean, I ain't even gonna hold you. We probably uncovered this shit like 3 weeks ago. Swear to God, bro. Because I mean, at least the only thing that makes me happy is that like at least she's on the same page that we was on. You feel me? That's make me feel happy that we in the same place with it. But we definitely did. All you gotta scroll down there and see it. We went through the streets, bro. Straight up, we went from ID to the clothes and everything because I used to live right off 7 Mile and Berg. So it was a lot of like duck off spots that I was familiar with. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. But we definitely looked at that shit. But I'm just happy that at least we all feeling some type of way. I just want this girl to be found. That's all that matters to me.
And he was in the Harper Woods. So, Neziah showed me what happened from her perspective. However, I want to know what he did that night. So I'm going to look into his past life. Well, a mini past life, because it's not that far long ago. It's only a year. I can go further back, like way back, but it's only a year. So I'm going to retrace his footsteps and see what happened. Is she at Frog Island? Is she on Berg? Or is she near Palmer Park?
Yo, Nzinga Bings, yo. Yo, I got 29 DMs saying the same shit. That shit crazy.
Jarvis Woods. Mi habitación, bon mamayo, bon papayo. Take me to the time when Isaiah Harris disappeared. Show me through his eyes. Okay, he's on his cell phone. Looks like he got Isaiah in the trunk, wrapped up in a bag. He's nervous. He's arguing with bald head guy. He's outside of his garage. He said, man, Shannon, it was not supposed to be like this. He's arguing with him. Okay. Right now, he's just having this conversation with him. I see the guy Shannon was dancing with in the parking lot. It's really late. It's late at night. It's like 8.
She said Shannon was dancing with somebody in the parking lot. Is that what she said? I done took like 3 shots for, you know what I'm saying? Like, so did she say somebody was dancing in the parking lot?
I see the guy Shannon was dancing with in the parking lot. It's really late. It's late at night. It's like 8, past 8. Okay, Shannon is coming out of the shop. They get in this car. I see Grandma is gonna go head out to a different location. Berg. They're talking about Berg. Shannon. She's saying that they won't see her there. They arguing. Nazia's spirit's in the back seat. Her soul is in the back seat watching them. He's very he's fidgeting. So they're gonna stop somewhere. His plan is to get the police off their trail. And
All right, hold on. I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm confused in the fuck. So King involved. They get to the shop. They meet up with Shannon and they dance in the parking lot. Not. I'm trying to like I'm dead ass serious, y'all. I'm so lost. What do the dancing in the parking lot symbolize? Because I haven't watched all of these videos. You know what I'm saying?
put some of Nazia's things in different locations. Harper. So he's on 2000 and Harper right now, talking to, I guess, a friend. Not telling them, but telling them, like, man, I really need your help. Shannon. Ooh, but ain't that a twist? Miss Sister's in the back seat.
Who?
Shannon's sister in the back seat. Okay.
Marquita?
Oh, Shannon's crying. She's saying I had no choice. I got kids. She's on the phone with her mom. They're driving. He's saying, Jarvis is saying Berg and talking about a dumpster.
Okay.
It's saying to split her up.
Oh, shit.
Okay, they're taking her out. It's really late now. Moon is out. Moon's yellow. This looks like that exact place where the barrels were at.
Okay. Now, this is where I have to come in and I have to understand. This is where I'm trying to tell you where the timeline is not adding up to me. Now, January 9th is the night that when you cross-reference it with his baby mamas is when he bought the car. That is when he did not return the car until the next morning, which would have been 8:30 a.m. All right. So January 10th, he did not have the phone. He did not have her car for another 24 hours. He only had her car for 3 hours. All right. We know that because she testified under oath. He came and got it this morning, but he brought it back around 11 o'clock. You feel what I'm saying? And this is when she supposedly, her son had found the glasses in the back seat. Yada, yada, yada. He snatched the glasses. So where it's getting confusing a little bit to me is that when you look at her timeline, she's saying on January 10th, the phone was pinging. So we got a problem then. You know what I mean? So therefore, if his phone stayed over there on Berg, then yes, somebody else had to have his car when he returned the car back to his baby mama. For that shit to still be pinging around Berg, if we going off her story. That's why it's a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that she's confused by the dates. January 9th, Jarvis went to the baby mama's house, okay, and said that he needed to borrow her car, late at night. She said it was roughly around 9 o'clock p.m. We know that for a fact. We also know that another thing that's a little bit different, you know what I'm saying, from what this person is saying, is that, you know what I'm saying, not her, but the MapQuest man, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. We have a fact that Jarvis signed in and checked in at the motel at 9:30. But see, here's the thing what people don't understand, and I want you guys to understand this very, very well, because it's a very key important part. The Travel Inn Motel and the Park Quest Motel is not far from each other. I want you to understand that the Park Crest Motel is where he signed in at 9:30 p.m. The Travel Inn Motel is where they seen him enter with Naziah. So people don't understand that there is two places. Now, this is the thing. The Travel Inn Motel sits right across the street from 9,000 Connor, where the shop is at. So everything is such in a close proximity to where it would have been one tower on that area. You feel me? Because everything is like a triangle. You feel what I mean? So a lot of people is getting so much shit mixed up that it's pissing me off a little bit. So at 9:30, we know for a fact that he signed in at Park Quest. All right? January 9th is the only time that he was out and about with that lady's car for 24 hours. He did not return her car until 8:30 p.m. to 8:30 a.m. Now, he had to go back to her and borrow the car again, which he only had for 3 hours. That was January 10th. So I think people got the lines a little bit mismatched. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna finish her video, but I'm just saying, like, the MapQuest person that she got right now is a little off. I'm gonna open up the lines, but it's coming on after this.
He's also going to call someone to help him on the phone. He's on the phone with someone asking for help.
It's making me ask, who phone is he using? I really want to know who phone is he using. Because if he's calling and he's asking numerous people for help, it's not showing that he had any conversation from his phone to Shannon, Annette, King that night. We seen the records. If you missed that, scroll down in the Zaya Hair playlist and look at the phone towers where they break it down. Don't go on TikTok, okay? Listen to facts, and this is from the people who are saying it. So therefore, you can have your own brain and use your own mind. You dig what I'm saying? Because we are looking at 36 clips on TikTok, and you think you know some shit, and it's fucked up information. Don't look at that. You know what I'm saying? That's the stuff that you got to go to. I promise to God, I'm not lying to y'all.
He's saying, bro, I need your help. Just like the other girl that we had to get rid of. I got a situation. My baby mom, we got 5 kids. And both of us can't be behind bars. Nobody won't be able to take care of them. He asked for help. He actually had multiple people help him. And there I see death. Yep, there's the barrels. I see the barrels. There's the barrels. Let me see where they're taking her. They're going past the barrels. Okay. They went past the barrels. He has a shovel. I can hear the shovel. He's digging. He's doing a lot of digging. Deep digging.
I definitely believe he had help. There's no way he could have pulled this off by himself. But I also feel like in him getting help, they were it was messy because the death was unexpected. So the thing about it is, if King helped, it will be a very tight window. If King helped Jarvis, let's look at this. If King was the one that helped Jarvis, something would have had to go wrong from Ypsilanti. Because we know by the time they pulled up at the shop, it was around 8:30, and King had to be home by 9 o'clock p.m. because he was on the tether. So if he helped, it wouldn't have been that night. It would have been the next day when Jarvis had the baby mama car for like 3 hours. King wouldn't have been able to help that night. We would be able to have proof of that. You know what I'm saying? Because he would have been violated. So I don't think it was King. Could it have been Shannon or Annette? Yes. Because it's bothersome to me that they didn't check their phones. That's weird.
Someone's there. Slim black girl. She's there. I think she got braids in her hair. Braids or crochet? She has on a pink shirt.
See, it be that type of stuff that make me kind of feel a little bit bad. Cause I'm all for like reaching out to everybody's theories at this point. Cause I want this baby to come home. But for her to be like she have on a pink shirt when we all done seen the bodysuit. See, that's what kind of make me get throwed off a little bit. Don't yell at me, y'all. I'm just telling y'all the truth. Y'all be wanting my reaction. I'm telling you the truth. Shit.
She has on a pink shirt. With black pants. She's trying to help. And Jarvis keeps saying, split her up, man. He's yelling at Shannon. Saying that we can't both go down for this. No one's going to take care of the kids. The grandma shows up. Okay. What does grandma want? She's telling them they need to get their stuff together. She's telling them where they were both at. You were at my house, and you did this. It's almost like she was securing their alibis, like they were all each other's alibis. Now I see barrels being pulled. Jarvis pulling barrels, and he's putting it by this house. I see barrels. I see Jarvis dragging the two barrels. Two barrels. Like it's like he's putting barrels together just so people won't notice the difference. 11.
All right, y'all drop it down in the comments. I want to know how y'all feel. Listen, y'all, I listen to everybody, and I've got the videos and everything from Candace Star. Trust me, I've got the videos. I'm getting to them. I've been off for 2 days, so I'm getting to everybody's requests as fast as I can. I want to know how y'all feel. Drop it down in the comments. I'm about to open up the phone lines for a second. You feel what I mean? I don't know. I don't know how I feel yet. Y'all drop it down. Drop your comments down. Y'all stay tuned.